Cones that bounce when you touch them will represent what? Okay. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's try to like create an infinite. Let's. Yep. Ah, come on, man. Give me something more easier to bounce off. How about this? Okay, fine, let's continue the conversation. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. I bet you have learned to lean into the pain. What are some sacrifices you have to make? I'll go with number 1. What? Lol, chill, bro. Then why don't you talk to her, man? Come on. You gotta trust my conversation skills. Wait, what? Aw, man. Whoa. Lamppost again, huh? Are we done? Okay. We really have to walk. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh.
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed me down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections with anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very helpful when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer.
Okay.
But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Mobius trip to play this game properly must keep your eyes closed. What the fuck? Okay. What? Okay, I'm not keeping my eyes closed. But everyone else is. Okay. Someone get help. Hands on the wall, sir. Yes, I can see that. What is it? What? What's going on? What the fuck? What? Again?
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
What? The only way to stop it is to speak with someone that's honest. What? Oh, okay, 1, I guess. Oh, what? What the fuck? Come on. Great. Two, I guess. Ah. There we go. Okay.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, You know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
Okay. Man, I gotta say, half the time I don't even know what the fuck is going on in this game, man. Like, seriously, what the fuck?
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Where am I? Ooh, Skyrim. Where did this island come from? Oh. Oh. Is that a person? What? What's wrong? You look lost. Okay. Can I climb on these? When I try to create, I feel empty. Go. Ah, there we go. What? Oh, nice. Okay, so the back part just vanishes. I need to see to know why I stopped. There we go. Oh wow, okay.
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
It doesn't matter what I say, does it? We're gonna end up there one way or another. Bitch. What? Deal? I didn't press that shit, man. Come on. It's fucking bullshit.
Because from my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Easy. And then just press the switch here. Yep. Open sesame.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
There's no machine here. Is that a girl crying? What the fuck? Wow. Sure, making games is easy. Why did the walls... Why did I feel so awful when I said that? Because I'm lying? What? Can I jump over? Creation... Okay.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Just never stop creating and you never feel bad. What? Okay. Cool. Perfect.
This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
I'm gonna warm it. Okay. Any sacrifice? 2 again. Any change?
I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I never felt so rotten.
Ooh.
I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
Aww.
But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
Doesn't he always? The machine, huh? Ma'am, let's see if arrived. Capture the machine that's waiting for you now. Can begin interrogation. Alright, bring it on, boy. I intend to be brutal. No, I intend to be quick, I guess. Very good. Time is of essence. Okay. What? Coda? Coda's the machine? Goddamn. Fucking Matrix, man. Wow. Hello. Feeling this like famous simulator. Okay lah, let's go lah. Ah, finally.
And of course, it's the machine.
We found it. Hallelujah. You stop. What about? You stop feeding us. Your work was keeping us healthy, you bitch. Why did you stop? How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? I have seen the thing you do. Alright then, I'll speak them. Ah! Fucking horror simulator, man. What's this? Hello. What? My friends. I have a trouble with revelation. The machine will not apologize to us. The machine refuses to admit that there 2. But we are stronger than we think it is. Find a way to live without. What? Now. 1. Let us pay retribution. Let us pay it retribution. Let us show it that we are not failures. 1. Follow me. What? Follow me will destroy everything the machine has created. That is fucking dumb. Oh yeah, if we do the second one, then we can scare the machine into creating more. So let's just do number 2. Oh wow. Again. It's showtime. Where? Can I go there? What the fuck? Destroy! Destroy! Alright!
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation. And so, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Wow, I fell through. Nice.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
Okay. Whoa. I'm not even moving. Finally a cutscene. That's cool. What? I can't move. Oh, put down your weapon. Androids have taken over. Destroy, Bob.
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do?